People may be familiar with solar domestic hot water systems. The systems they will have seen in general put water on your roof and heat it via the sun. Our system works in a completely different way. The traditional solar domestic hot water systems have a number of disadvantages. They put heavy water on your roof, they are prone to boiling when the sun's out too long, they don't work when the sun isn't out, and they can freeze. Our system overcomes all those problems. Our system doesn't put heavy water on your roof, just one lightweight panel of 8 kilos. It can't boil because our system switches off once the cylinder gets to temperature. It can't freeze because our system doesn't use water. It uses a refrigerant which is at -22 degrees C, and it doesn't need a backup system because our system works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It even works at night. Our system for your domestic hot water cylinder, which is 250 litres of hot water, only requires one panel. That panel can go on the roof or on a vertical wall or on the ground even. The system itself doesn't have water in it. It has a refrigerant liquid at -22 degrees C, and this refrigerant liquid, when it gets to the panel, is heated by the air around the panel, so it doesn't rely upon the sunshine. In fact, it'll even work at night. Well, this is a compressor, and this is actually attached to the outside of the cylinder, but it's concealed in a box with an electronic control panel on the top. The compressor is there because the hot gas, as it is now from the panel, comes down to the compressor, which compresses the gas, which gives off even more heat, and that travels around this heat exchanger, and this is actually inside the cylinder. So this is on the compressor's on the side of the cylinder, this is inside the cylinder, and the hot gas travels around this cylindrical coil and gives off its heat to the water surrounding it in the cylinder. In so doing, it cools, condenses, condensation gives off heat, goes back to a liquid, goes back to the panel, and the whole thing starts again. So the whole system is very simple. It works all the time because it works on differential temperature, and you only have to have a temperature above -10 degrees C for it to work. So in this part of the world, it works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, even at night. So, if you think that's good, imagine what happens when we add more lightweight solar panels to the system. We have to have a different heat exchanger, one that goes in a cabinet, not in the cylinder. But then the system will do your central heating for your home, so you can be warm all winter, or it'll heat your pool so you can swim all year, or both, and do your domestic hot water. Then you can add even more panels, and it will do large volumes of hot water to supply gyms, holiday parks, motels, schools, even hospitals. Our system uses nature, sun, wind, rain, even snow, to make it work and to save you 80% on your cost of heating your water year on year. It's a standalone system, the next generation technology, solar that works at night.